Right, so today we're going to be reviewing The Kitchen. The Kitchen is a dystopian future film set in London in which no social housing exists except for the kitchen. The movie follows the characters Izzy and Benji as they navigate through the kitchen and help us see the different struggles within the kitchen. Now, I did find the plot original because it was about social housing, which I feel like is something that is barely touched in movies. It was touched broadly in Top Boy, but to have a movie on it, I think was good. I do think the plot was a bit predictable at times, and I would say I feel like the social housing poverty could have been showcased a lot more just to show the seriousness of it. The main character is Izzy, who's played by Kano, and then the other main character is Benji, who's played by Jediah Bannerman. Now, the two characters together worked very well, to be fair. It felt like Sully and Jace, to be fair, but it wasn't bad, and I actually quite liked it. Benji, I thought, was a really good actor. If I'm honest, I don't think Kano's acting was as good as in Top Boy. It just felt like I was watching a Top Boy prequel on Sully's life. But I'll be honest, we've already seen Sully with Jace. We can know he can work well with children. And that's what he's done in this, to be fair. It was just more or less when he was by himself, it kind of felt empty. The only con I'd say, to be fair. Now on to bad acting, though. The actor who played Staples is Hope Jr. and he's middle brother of Jamie's in Top Boy. I don't think his acting was good. He was supposed to be like kind of scary guy in the area. I didn't find him scary at all. I feel like, yeah, he could have definitely had another role. They could have got someone else to play his character. As for character development, I would say the character development between Izzy and Benji was very good. And even see the character development in each of the characters separately as well was good. However, I would say characters like Staples did need more character development, but I don't think the actor would have been able to portray it as good as it would have needed to be. So I guess it makes more sense that it was left out. So the cinematography within The Kitchen was actually, to be fair, really good. I liked what a dystopian future of London would look like. So that I had really had no complaints about, to be fair. It felt like a Black Mirror episode. Also gave a bit of vibes of the old movie Shank, if anyone's seen it. Well, I'm kind of showcasing my age here by saying it's old, but you get what I mean by that. Don't know why majority of the scenes Kano was wearing a motorbike suit though. It made it feel like it was a superhero film or action film, and I feel like this film was more of a drama adventure. I completely understood Daniel Kahula's vision for the movie though, and I have to applaud him for it because I feel like he was trying to move away from the stereotypical street black UK film, and I feel like this movie does do it in a good way because it did feel like a drama adventure rather than an action film. At that points, it seemed like it was trying to go for an action film, but from the emotional scenes, the way it's shot, you can fully tell that it is supposed to be dramatic. I also think it was a good step forward in moving away from the typical hood film and actually bringing forth an issue which a lot of people can face and not necessarily have to be hood. So yeah, I did like that aspect. Did feel like it was dragging a bit, and I feel like it could have better served as a TV show, but it was a good watch nevertheless. I'll be completely honest though, sometimes I didn't feel fully engaged. I did at one point pick up my remote and think, how long's left of this? Because I was completely a bit confused, but then after a while I understood that it was just a dramatic film. Because of the way it was moving, I thought it was going to be like an action film, so I'm thinking, where's the action? But then I started to realise, nah, it's just about the social housing and just an adventure film about Izzy and Benji, and basically the relationship between the two characters, and it also showcases like two choices in life, I guess I'd say. Depends on how you look at it. Did I enjoy the film? I did enjoy the film. Obviously, I did come to mainly watch it for Kano's character, Izzy. But I'll be completely honest, Benji's character, played by Jediah Bannerman, was actually the main showcase of talent, I'll be honest. I think that kid was actually really good. And even like his little witty remarks throughout the movie, it worked well. The themes throughout the movie being the social housing crisis, which is something that is in a lot of countries today, was portrayed well, and it did showcase some issues which arise in deprived areas. And I do really like the fact that Daniel Kahula touched upon that. I also like how Daniel Kahula touched on the community within social housing and in these deprived areas, because in that area you didn't really see them be in trouble or harming each other. It was more or less a thing of the rich versus the poor, so that kind of contrast of like capitalism and the poor overthrowing it. So that was pretty interesting, to be fair. If they had a bit longer, I would have been all more interested to kind of delve into that. The impact on me personally, I would say there was an emotional effect. In scenes where it's just when it's just Kano and Benji, you can kind of gauge that emotional feeling. So currently on IMDb, the rating is sitting at 5.1. Me being a Londoner, someone from the UK, someone that likes Kano as well, I'll give it a 6 out of 10, personally. Okay, but I would say, yeah, it would have definitely served better as a series. So The Kitchen, have you seen it? Are you gonna watch it? If you have, what did you think? Comment below, like and subscribe for more.